Probably the easiest way to teach jazz chord symbols is to relate them to a major scale. So despite what kind of chord we're dealing with, even if it's a minor chord, we're not going to be thinking in terms of minor scales. We're just going to relate everything to major to keep it nice and simple. So we're going to assign a number to every single note in the scale. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To make a basic triad, we'll just be playing every second note. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that would be a major triad, and the numbers would be 1, 3, and 5. To make a minor triad, we're just going to lower the third, so it becomes 1 flat 3 5, 1 flat 3 5, again in relation to the major scale. The next kind of triad is diminished. To diminish means to get smaller, so we take that minor triad, we're going to make it smaller by lowering the fifth, so it's 1 flat 3 flat 5. To augment means to get bigger, so we're going to start with our major triad, 1, 3, 5, and make it bigger by raising the fifth, 1, 3, sharp 5. Those are the 4 basic triads. Okay, so now we'll move on to 7th chords or 4-note chords. They're constructed in exactly the same way as triads, where you play every second note of the scale. You just continue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? So you just heard a D major 7, with the numbers being 1, 3, 5, and 7. Now I'll do a D major 6, so that is 1, 3, 5, and 6 of the major scale. The other one that I'll touch on is D major 7 sharp 5. Okay, so the numeric formula for that one is 1, 3, sharp 5, 7. That's the major family. We'll move on to minor. So we start with our minor triad, 1 flat 3 5, and this is with a tonic function, so we're going to have a chord called a minor major 7. So we throw in the 7th degree of the major scale. There we have it, D minor major 7. We also have D minor 6 in this family, so that's 1, 3, 5, 6. Again, the 6 is from the major scale. I don't want you thinking in terms of minor scales and what kind of minor scale it is. Just think 6 from the major scale to keep it really simple. We'll move on to our dominant family. Okay. With that, we have our major triad as our foundation, but we add a flat 7. So instead of major 7, we lower it down a half step, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We lower it to here, so we have 1, 3, 5, and flat 7. We can also have a raised fifth or a lowered fifth. So we could have D7 sharp 5 or D7 flat 5. Okay, then I'll move on to the last family, which is minor with a predominant function. And so that's 1, flat 3, 5, and flat 7. And that takes care of 4-note 7th chords. So between this video and the accompanying article and also the documents that I have attached to the article, you should be in pretty good shape and have a decent foundation for understanding chords by the time we're done.